Shalom. One moment. We're getting it all together. It's in the be edifying. It's camp. Beautiful camp day. It's cold this morning. It's cold. Nice now. What do you think, my God? Beautiful day now, ain't it? Good day for prophesying. Got to bring it out. Bring it out. But thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible, just bring it out to the best of our ability. Give him what he gave us. Yeah. Yeah. Get ready to bring it out in a little bit. Just bear with us. We're going to chant down this wicked kingdom, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. See? We're going to lift up that banner that the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, has told us to lift up, which is the Bible. Let me know when you're ready with this done. We'll get ready to do this thing. All right, you ready? All right, come over here. What's that? All right. We're going to get started. Right. Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, a.k.a. Salakia, America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. But before we get started, we must give all honor and all praises to our Heavenly Father and to his only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Next, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom we've learned this 100% truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth. Again, shalom. As always, we identify ourselves by reading from the 12 tribe sign chart of Israel, starting with the head tribe.
Judah, the so-called Negroes. Benjamin, the so-called West Indians. Levi, the so-called Haitians. Simeon, the so-called Dominicans. Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalans or Panamanians. Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, the so-called Cubans. Gad, the so-called North American and Indian tribes. Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians. Naphtali, the so-called Argentinians and Chileans. Asher, the so-called Colombians and Uruguayans. Issachar, the so-called Mexicans.
All right. You are Salaki, my friend. You all right? Yeah. All right. If your father is the seed of one of these 12 tribes of Israel, this is time for you to turn back to your true power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because you are the seed of your father. Because you are, if your father is an Israelite, that means that you are an Israelite. All right. So, we are here to bring it out, to prophesy, to say what's going to happen before it happens. We're out here to tell you about the MOTB. We're out here to tell you about the crash of the monetary system. We are here to tell you about, World War III. All these things, all these are prophecies that's going to take place. and we are at the threshold of them taking place right now. So we're coming in the spirit of prophecy as we do week in and week out, and all the other camps like GMS. You see, uh, from the head apostles to the local camps and to the affiliates or the other camps that teach the same identical doctrine, not changing anything, speaking, preaching the same truth, this 100% truth. That's what it's all about, preaching this 100% truth. So give me that, my brother. Revelation 19:10.
Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant.
See, that was the Apostle John. He was about to worship an angel, a messenger, but the messenger said, see thou do it not. You see? All right, read on, my brother.
I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh shall worship thy power.
See, we don't worship one another. We only worship the one true power. That's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see? But nonetheless, we do give double honor to our apostles, and we honor one another. You see? We give them much respect. We give our brethren much respect because we love our brethren. You see? And we love our apostles, the men that taught us this 100% truth. So therefore, we give them double honors, you see, because we have come in on other men's labors, you see. So therefore, when we see a brother, we treat him right, you see, especially the ones that are in this truth, teaching the 100% truth. You see, we're not going to, talk down to a brother, you see. But if that brother is going off in some way or another, yeah, you got to get him right. You got to set him back on the right track. Shalom. All right. So therefore, this is how it is. You see, this is what we stand for. Is this 100% truth? You see, read that again, my brother.
And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh shall worship thy power. For the testimony of Yahweh shall is the spirit of prophecy.
Yeah, the testimony, the witness, the record of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And that's what we are to be in these end days that we are in. We're in the end times of the end times. A new rulership is getting ready to come in Israel. That's why we are, that this is a great thing for Israelite man, woman, and child, particularly for the elites, the elects on this side that's going to be going to have that salvation, going to escape those nuclear missiles, going to be taken care of in and through Jacob's trouble. You see, these things are taking place. You see, we're at the beginning of it. Yeah, these are the beginning of sorrows right now, as it says in Matthew 24th chapter. You see, so but here we are to give you the warning. We are here to warn our people right now. You see. All right, give me that, my brother. Drop that and go to Sirach, Ecclesiastes 39:1, because we are occupied in these prophecies. Well, we tell you earlier, the MOTB, the charagma, it's going to be mandated. It's got to be implemented. It's going to happen. It's got to happen. You see, great catastrophes are going to happen. You see, the devil knows that his time is very short. Revelation 12:12. All of these things are going to happen, you see, and they're about to happen now. And we want to give our people, we are here to give you the warning, whether you hear or whether you will hear or whether you will forbear Israel. Right? Now read, my brother.
Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof.
See, we got to meditate on these prophecies. We got to think about it. We got to see ourselves going through these things and how and see us and to visualize ourselves in calling on the true name Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Save me, help me. It's in His name. You see, Yahweh Shanawa. You see, deliver us. You see, so we have to visualize ourselves going through and seeing mass deletion. You see, seeing loved ones turn you in, seeing loved ones turn their backs on you. You see, when there's famine of resources and such, you know, and when they go to take that MOTB, you know, and worship the, you know, the beast. You see, you know, this, which is the system. You see, so we got to visualize ourselves going through these things. You see, don't just think, don't think it's just you're going to just smooth right into the kingdom. No, we got to be tested. We got to go through these things first. You see, so read that again, my brother, because these are relevant prophecies that we are going to have to, you know, that's going to take place, and we're going to be going through them. You know, so we're giving our people the heads up right now. This is mercy right now. This is true love right now, Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, we give you the love. This is the great spirit that you're gonna that you have time to get your heart right, which is your mind. Get it back to the one in true power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's a Hebrew name. That's his Hebrew name. His name is not Jesus Christ, Buddha, Allah, Yahuwah, Yeshua, none of those things. His name is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that's the only way you're going to get protection or get any kind of help or resources during the times that we are coming in. Read that again, my brother.
But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients, and be occupied in prophecy.
See, the ancients spoke about these things. These, you know, read that again, my brother, about the ancient.
Out the wisdom of all the ancients.
The wisdom of all the ancients during their time. You see? And we coming in on the same vein of the ancients that back in that same lot now today. So, shalom. All right. So here we have it. You see? We got to be occupied. We got to meditate on these things. You see? Visualize what's going to take place to some degree. You see? Of course, we're not going to know every detail, but we're not going to be blindsided. You know, we're not going to be, you know, blindsided. You see? Hit, you know, without knowing that the fullback is coming at you. You see? That's a dangerous situation to be in, Israel. But a lot of our people are going to get, you know, blindsided because they're not paying attention to, you know, the Israelite, the prophets out here that are telling you what's going to happen. The prophets have these mysteries, these secrets, because the Lord has revealed it to his servants, the prophets. You can give me that, my brother, in Amos 3 and 7. Yeah.
Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord the Most High would do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
See, the Lord gave us these secrets, and we're revealing them to you. We're telling you what thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. You see, he said the Lord is holding back these harsh judgments on a lot of our people right now. Yeah, there are some people that's being deleted, Israelites being deleted, but that's the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You see, but there are a lot of people that the Lord has to, you know, there's some people that the Lord has to bring in. You see, that's the reason we're still out here on the highways and the hedges, doing as we are commanded to do until the Lord takes us off the street. And we'll know that time. You know, we'll know that time. All right. Go back to that second. Was that all of that? Go back to that Ecclesiasticus 39 and 1. Read it from the top.
Ecclesiasticus 39 and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy.
And being occupied in prophecy. You see? Prophecy. And now give me that in Jeremiah 28 and 8. Because we're occupied in the mind of prophecy. Jeremiah was occupied in the mind of prophecy. He was giving our people warning during the time before the Babylonians came and sacked them, took them over. You see? All right. Isaiah was occupied in prophecy. You see? Amos was occupied in prophecy. Hosea, all the prophets. You see? We coming in the same lot as they came in. You see? The prophets are back. You see? Read that, my brother.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
So that he's not talking about no peace and safety. This is not what Jeremiah is talking about. He said he prophesied against many great, many great countries or great kingdoms?
Against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Many countries and great kingdoms. Is this not a country? Is this not a great kingdom? Yes, it is. America, aka Babylon the Great, sits on many waters. You see? All right. So this is what the prophets always done. The Lord sent out his servants, his prophets, to tell his people, to give his people warning what's going to take place before it happens. You see? All right. So, and we're prophesying against this great kingdom, this country. You see, we let you know that we're telling you that America, aka Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed. And there's nothing there's nothing or no one can do to prevent it. It's going to happen. World War III is going to happen. It's going to increase. It's going to escalate. You see, even though your president goes over to Russia and have a meeting with Putin, you know, it's going to come a time where he's not going to want to hear any of those things. They're not going to, there's no reconciliation. You see, it's going to happen. You see, World War III is going to escalate. You see, and this great country, this great kingdom is going to go out by way of the ICBMs, those nuclear missiles, Israel. And we are telling you how to escape this. But you will not hear, you will not forbear. You see? Hey, but we just getting the blood off our hands is what we're really doing. It's getting that blood off our hands. You see, because he says it in give me that in Ezekiel 3:17. This is what we are to do. We got to get that blood off our hand, Israel, because we understand that 2/3 of our people are not going to hear. They're not going to, they're going to forbear. You see, they're going to put it off. They're going to tarry. You see, you got
Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me.
All right, son of man. He made Israel. It's going to be an Israelite man. You see, it ain't going to be a heathen to come and give you warning because they have no desire to give you warning. They already know who you are, Israel. They know you are the chosen. They know that if you turn back to your true power, what's going to happen to them? They're going down and we're coming up. You see? Just like it says in 2nd Ezra 6:9. So why would they warn you? I don't really blame them. I wouldn't warn any of you either if it's going to cause for my demise. Right? So here we have it. All right. Was that all of that? All right, go back to that Jeremiah 28:28. 28:8. Slock you, my brother. 28:8. Read it from the top.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil.
All of war. See, that's what I'm talking about. Jeremiah prophesied to the kingdom of Israel about war was coming to get them. You see, because of their wickedness. But yet they didn't want to hear it. They treated him badly. You know, they persecuted him. You see? And isn't that what's happening to us today? We're being persecuted, scoffed at, mocked at, laughed at, all these things. You know, put in jail. The apostles, elder apostle Tahar, have been in jail, and those you know, and Gabar, you know, I'm not sure about Gabar, Apostle Gabar, but I believe I heard that Apostle Tahar was put in jail for preaching the word on the highways and the hedges. You see, persecuted. It's going to amp up some more Israel. Therefore, we must set our mind on these prophecies as the ancients did. You see, that's wisdom. You see, that's what we are. Read that again, my brother. Of war, World War III.
Of war and of evil
And of evil. Hold on. Of evil. I mean, bad times. Bad times. Are coming. Are going to increase as well. You're going to have earthquakes. Does it say that in there? I think it does. Well, go ahead and read it. Read it from the top again, my brother, and we'll go from there.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Okay, and pestilence, various disease, all kinds of diseases. Sick people are going to get sick. And bad times. Like catastrophes. We're seeing it now. Fires. Look at California on fire. Look at Asheville, North Carolina, flooded. Look at earthquakes, snowstorms, all kinds of plagues and all kinds of catastrophes are going on right now. Airplanes are falling out of the sky, crashing. Parts of the airplane are coming off the airplane while it's in flight. You see, all kinds of things, all kinds of disasters, but much more is going to come. And Israel, you're going to understand that you're going to need a true and awesome power to help you escape this. But you think it's Jesus Christ. That's where you're wrong at, because you're not listening to the prophets. You see, the prophets are telling you that he has a Hebrew name. You see, the prophets are telling you that his name is Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua. But no, that name is too hard for you, right? Okay, we'll see how your God name works out for you when all the disasters and catastrophes happens. You see, and hold it. Don't call on us then, because that'll be during the time of the famine of the word, Amos 8 and 11. You see, and we're going to be somewhere kept by Yahweh Shem Shah, Lord willing, we are that number. You see, all the brothers, that's teaching this 1% truth and with all sincerity and true of heart, Lord willing, he'll take care of us all. You see, that's who I pray for. That's who my brothers are. You see, and my sisters, who are, trying to do this thing to the best of their ability too, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. We know that you're not going to keep them perfectly. You can't. You see. All right. Where did I have you at? All right. Did you finish that? All right. Okay. Then give me that. Isaiah 13, because this is what our job is. We said we're going to chant down this wicked kingdom. You see, this wicked kingdom, America, aka Babylon the Great. Give me that Isaiah 13 from the top. Read, my brother.
13 and 1.
Yeah.
Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos seen.
That's the oracles, the prophecy of Babylon. And what is this Babylon? America, aka Babylon the Great. You see, spiritually, you see, it's not going to say America in there. Of course not. They would have taken this Bible and burned it up, destroyed it. You see, this Bible is spoken in codes, and you got to have it broken down to you by the men of the Lord who has the spirit of prophecy, in them, to understand this true Bible, to break it down to you, to tell you what's taking place, Israel. You see? Read that again, my brother, from the top.
The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos didn't see.
All right. The burden, the prophecies, these things that are going to take place. You see? And we're telling you these things before they happen. You know, disasters are going to happen. This is a prophecy to give our people the right kind of warning. You see? Read that again, my brother.
The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see.
Read on.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
What's that banner? That banner is the Holy Bible. These scriptures. We are to lift it up. We are to speak it out. We are to cry loud and spare not. You know, we're not to, you know, we got to give the people the right kind of warning. It's real. Read that again, my brother.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
What's the high mountain? It's the government. You know, of course, also in America as well. You see, the high mountains. This is the high mountain. America, the government of America. You see? All right, read.
Exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand.
We're shaking the hand at this wicked kingdom. You see, we're shaking the hand at them. You know, we're telling them off. You see, that's what we're doing. That's what we're supposed to do. We are commanded to do this. You see, Isaiah was told to do this. You see, read.
Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
And the nobles, who are the nobles? The elites. They see the prophets out here on the highways and the hedges, and the videos that the prophets are making. You know that every day they see them. You know, that's why you have the algorithms, and then you get those. You know, they interrupt them in some way or another. You know, take down brothers' pages, all that kind of thing. You see, because they don't want to hear this. They don't want people to wake up. They don't want people to know. But we are here to tell our people the unadulterated truth, to let them know that this thing is real. This thing is happening. You see? You see? We're not going to bite our tongues. We're not hid in a corner anymore. We're out here on the highways and the hedges, right before the public. You know? Wisdom, cry loud, on street corners. You see? Through his servants the prophet. Read that again, my brother.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exhort unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
The elites, read.
I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones.
All right. He what did it say about the sanctified ones? The set apart ones?
I have commanded my sanctified.
He commanded his sanctified ones. And who do you think his sanctified ones are? His servants, the prophets, to whom he has given the mysteries to. You see, it's real simple, Israel. You see, it's real simple. You just have to, pray for understanding, keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. Call on the one and true name, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You see? All right, read it again from the top. That one verse you just read.
I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my hiding.
And who are the mighty ones? The angels, the messengers, his host, his army. You see? Read.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people. A tumultuous noise of the kingdom of nations gathered together.
Hold on. Salakia. Need to get something here. What were you reading?
13 and 14.
All right, read that again.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people. A tumultuous noise of the kingdom of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of battle.
That is, the Lord is stirring up these nations to go to the land of Jehoshaphat. You see, that's World War III we're telling you about Israel. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is not make-believe. This is not something that we made up on our own. This is coming straight out of the Holy Bible. You see, these words are true and they will happen. There's no doubt about it, Israel. You must hear this word and receive it. You see? Read that again, my brother.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people. A tumultuous noise in the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
Yeah, this is the noise that the Lord is stirring up. All the nations in that land to do battle of the Armageddon that you've been hearing about. You see? World War III. That's exactly what it is. World War III. All right? Hold that, my brother, and go to give me that in let's see. I want something else here. Give me that in go to Amos. Go to Amos. I tell you what, go to Joel 2:1. Go to Joel 2:1. That's what I want. Joel 2:1.
Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh.
See, he said, read that again. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, right?
Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm.
It's a people before it's a place. Salaki, my brother. Zion is a people before it's a place. And who do you think is blowing the trumpet? His servants, the prophets. All right, here blowing the trumpet, giving our people the warning that they need to receive. You see? All right? In his holy mountain, set apart. The set apart people that he has chosen. You see? All right, read on.
And sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Yeah, they're going to tremble because this trumpet is being blown. All right? Hold that, my brother, and go to Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city? Right. Okay. Read if you got it.
Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
See? And then what it says over there in Joel 2:1, let all the inhabitants read that part.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
See, the day of the Lord coming. And it's coming at nigh at hand. And what are we doing? We blowing the trumpet. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city? Go back to that, my brother. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Israel, you better be afraid. You better be afraid, and you better start, you better turn back to your true power. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Read it, my brother.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it?
Yeah, because the Lord is going to do some great things. He's going to do some terrible things. You see? And a lot of our people in these Christian churches are saying that they be glad when the Lord returns. Oh yeah, you think you're going to be glad when the Lord returns. You say that because you think that the Lord is going to be a pale face. You see, with blonde stringy hair and got a long flowing robe on. That's why you think he's going to be a softy. You see. But no, the Lord's not going to be a softy, and he's not going to be a pale face. He's going to be a highly melanated man. You see, and his eyes are going to be red. You see, and his voice is going to be strong, ferocious, fierce. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to exist under his sound, under the sound of his voice. You see. Because the Lord coming back as a mighty man. You see? I think that's in Isaiah. Isaiah. No. That's in what's that? Isaiah 47. and 7. I would not meet you as a man. You've been naked. I would not meet you as a man. What 7? Okay. Wait. Well, anyway, let's move on. Read that again, my brother. We're gonna move. I can't find it right now. I'm gonna look for it.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Yeah, they're going to be afraid, because they don't like the sound that's coming out of this trumpet. Because we're talking about doom and gloom. We're talking about disasters, catastrophes, things such as that. Talking about earthquakes. We're talking about fires. We're talking about wild beasts changing their habitations and such. We're talking about evil spirits being let loose. People are going to be seeing things, as though they are hallucinating. You see, a lot of things are going to be taking place at that time, and it's not going to be good for those who doesn't have the covering. You see, for those who are not calling on the true name, for those who are not trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. You see, for those who are not trusting in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, all right, and fearing him like you're supposed to. Give me that in Job 28:28, my brother. Fear. Let's talk about some fear, because this is highly important. Fear is a good thing when you fear the true power. You see, that's showing the right kind of respect and love for your creator. You see? All right, read that, my brother.
Job 28:28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding.
Unto what kind of man? An Israelite man, woman, and child. That's the kind of man he's speaking to. And unto man, read that again from the top, my brother.
And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom.
That's wisdom. You knowing your true power when you fear your creator, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Israel. And it's only you who will fear him. The other heathen nations are not going to fear him. They don't even believe in him. You see, they're not calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. They're calling on their gods, which are no gods. You see, so they're not going to fear, your power, but they do know when you on one accord with your power, there, you are impervious. You see, it's like this: when we disconnect and when we sin is like kryptonite to us, to the Israelite man, woman, and child. Because the Lord says the wages of sin is death. So therefore, as long as we are connected to our true power and we're not going off, we're good. We're like supermen. We're like superhumans. You see? Because the Lord has given his law, statutes, and commandments to Israel. You see? Read that again from the top, my brother.
And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom. And to depart from evil is understanding.
See, that's what you're departing from evil when you're coming out of these Christian churches. When you stop, trying to sleep with the next man's wife, or when you're not living like a ninja. When you're calling on the true name, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, you're departing from the wicked way. When you're not joining up and going out to vote and protest for equal rights or job loss situation and all that kind of nonsense. Those things are wicked for an Israelite man, woman, and child. We are not to do these things. We are to stay away from this kind of behavior. It's not for us, Israel. This is not our rest. Was that all of that? Give me that, my brother. Give me that in Micah 2:10. But this is not our rest. That's the reason You have the Israelite man, woman, and child doing these things. They think that, because they were born here in America, that they are an American citizen, that they have rights, which is not true. You see, they're not. This is not our dwelling. We're looking for a new kingdom. This is not our kingdom, Israel. You're getting crumbs, while while your counterpart, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, are getting the biggest part of the cake. You see, but you get the crumbs. They're getting all the cake. You see, but you get the little crumbs on the side that falls off the cake. You see, read that, my brother.
Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction.
Yeah, it's going to destroy you, Israel. It will. It has destroyed 2/3 of our people. Our 2/3 of our people don't want to hear this truth. They'll walk right by here, and looking at the sign right here. They'll see that sign right there, see themselves on it, and we'll not inquire of their nationality, so to speak. You see, they'll mumble something under the word, and might say you don't have permit to be out here, or God loves everybody and all that kind of stuff. You know why? Because they think that this is their that this is think that they are part of, this is their kingdom too. This is their heaven on earth, which is their hell on earth. They don't even have sense enough to know the difference when they're being mistreated all the time. You see? All right, was that all of that? Huh? Read some more. Read.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction.
This place is polluted, and it has destroyed many of our people. You see? And we understand that. That's why we're out here on the highways and the hedges, to tell you to turn back to your power, so you can live. You're like dry bones, in the land of the shadow of death, right here in America. And this word is the water. You see, we're breathing. The ones that receive this have that breath of life in them. You see, but 2/3 of our people don't want to hear. You see, let me get this right here. Let's go to something. Oh, go back to Joel 2. All right, start at the top again, my brother, and then start at the top and then read. We can read on down a little bit.
Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm on my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is at nigh at hand.
Mm-hmm. Read.
A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
A great people and a strong shall be any more after it.
There hath not been. Read that again, my brother.
There have not been.
No, start from the top again.
A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong there have not been after their righteous, neither shall be any more after, even to the years of many generations.
Mm-hmm. All right, read on, because this is talking about those nuclear missiles that's coming in. Come on, read on. 3.
A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is in the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yet, and nothing shall escape them.
Mm-hmm. Read. That's talking about those nuclear missiles right there.
The appearance of them is
that's what the day of Lord is going to be like. When he shows up, those missiles are going to be on the way, and it's going to be dark. It's going to be a very dark day. So be careful what you ask for when you think you're ready for the Lord to return, because he's not going to return happy and soft. He's going to not meet you as a man. Let me get that. I got to get that now. I got to find. I think that's Isaiah 45 and 7. That's not that. Let's go to Isaiah. Find that. Hit that real quick.
45.
Yeah, Isaiah 45 and 7. I do believe that's where it's at. If it's not,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I wanted to get that. It's out there 45. So
No, it's not.
that's also like great. Though.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, you want me?
40, it's 47. It's 47 I do. And what I do. No, not that. I don't know where that is. I can't find it. Let's see. Hold on.
Is it 14?
It's let's try I would not meet the get it on my phone.
Isaiah 47 and 3.
Oh yeah, 47 and 3. Okay, read. Isaiah 47 and 3. Okay. Go ahead, read.
Isaiah 47 and 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen.
See, your nakedness is uncovered, America, aka Babylon the Great. You see, knowing the nations are going to are mad with you. They don't want to have anything to do with you now. Trying to get around your tariffs and things of that nature. See? All right. Read.
And I would not meet thee as a man.
And the Lord is not going to meet you as a man either. You see? The Lord knows your nakedness. He sees you. Your skirt has been lifted up. You see, and the Lord is coming back to do much damage, to completely annihilate this place. You see? All right. All right. Now go back to Joel 2. Joel 2. Let's read Joel 2.
Passion.
Hold your peace, my man. Hold your peace. All right.
Okay.
Joel 2.
Start at 1.
No. We were already in it. Let's go to hold your peace. Go to I think you were at 3 or 4. Yeah. You were at 3 or 4. Yeah.
Joel 2 and 3. A fire devoureth before them.
That's old nuclear missile. Read.
And behind them a flame burning. The land is a garden of Eden before them.
That's how the land is going to look. See, it's looking, it's beautiful now. Everything's intact right now. Cars are still on the street. You still have concrete to drive on. The trees are still intact. The buildings are still erected up intact to that degree. But that's before the nuclear missiles hit this land. And then, but what happens after? It looks like a Garden of Eden compared to what it's going to look like after the ICBMs hit this place. Read.
And behind them a desolate wilderness.
See, that's what's going to happen. This place is going to get wiped down, leveled. It's going to be like a desert. You see? All right, read.
Yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
Nothing is going to survive that nuclear destruction. When those missiles hit, that's it. You know, everything you see now, you will see no more. You see? Because those nuclear missiles is going to do a complete job of destroying everything. That's why these nuclear missiles. Hold your peace, man. This church here. This is church. We don't need anybody up here disrupting our church service. All right? All right? All right. Read it again, my man.
A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
Read on.
The appearance of them is the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run.
In formation. Read.
Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire they devour. They stumble as a strong people set in a battle array.
That's how they're going to be like. They're going to, they're going to be in formation, perfect formation as, as a brigade is. When you have a brigade lined up on the field, they in perfect formation. Man, is going to be breast to breast, foot to foot, shoulder to shoulder. That's how these missiles are going to be. They're going to be in a perfect formation, military formation. Read that again, my brother.
Like the noises of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap.
Mm-hmm.
Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
Okay, read.
Before their faces the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness.
Mm-hmm. Read.
They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march every one of his ways.
Hold on a minute. Let's go to 2 Peter 3 and 10. Let's behold that scripture right there. We're just going to go to 2 Peter 3 and 10. Let's go there. You got it? All right. Let me get 2 Peter 3 and 10. Let's go. Let's go to it. Okay, read.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
See, that's how the day of the Lord is coming. And a lot of people think they're ready for the day of the Lord to come, but they're not really ready because they don't even know the Lord's name. So therefore, they're not going to know the name to call on when he does come. When they see all of that, frightening appearance in the heavens, in the sky, when they see those nuclear missiles, and then they see, Yahweh Shai and his heavenly hosts up there. It's going to be dark. It's going to be a dark, gloomy day for the non-elect, the people that have not, served the Lord. You see, they're gonna crap on themselves. All right, and he's coming suddenly. He's not going to announce when he's going to come. He's going to come as a thief in the night, and a thief is not going to tell you when he's going to come. You see, but the day of the Lord. Why read that again, my brother?
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
And that's the same thing that this was talking about that destruction, about those they would never break their ranks, and it was a Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate waste. You see, and that's what we're going to see. That's what's going to happen. You see, Lord willing, we'll see this when Lord willing we'll get beamed up in those chariots. You see, we have those men. All right, now go back to Joel and read 7 again. Joel 2 and 7.
Joel 2 and 7. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one of his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
They're not going to break their ranks. They're going to be shooting other missiles at them, try to intercept them, try to knock them out of their line of target. You see, but it's not going to happen. Those whatever Scud missiles or those Tomahawk missiles or whatever they have are not going to phase those ICBM hypersonic missiles that's going to come this way. You see, they're not going to break their ranks. Nothing is going to deter them from hitting their targets, because they're going to be guided by the heavenly host, the angels. You see, and every one of those missiles are going to hit dead on the target that they're supposed to hit. Not one will explode prematurely, so to speak. And that's something to think about. That is a lot to think about, Israel. That you should be scared straight right about now. You see? All right, read on, my brother.
Neither shall one thrust another.
Oh, they're not going to collide with one another. You see? They're going to stay on target. These ICBMs are made to be used. They're not going to be in a museum, Israel, because they're going to be used. World War III, they're going to be used. You see? Read that again. Read that the eight again.
Neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
All right. See, that's when that's what they're going to try to intercept those missiles with other smaller missiles, try to make them explode prematurely before they hit their target or to knock them off course. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All right. Read.
So they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the window like a thief.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. That's exactly. It's telling you verbatim what's going to happen, what these missiles are designed to do, and what Yahweh Shem Al-Shah has given the smith to make. You see? That's in Isaiah 54 and 16. Get that, my brother. Isaiah 54. The Most High gave the Isaiah 54 and 16. Read it.
Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that blow the coals in the fire.
And what's the modern smith today? The modern smith today is the what you call them, these smart guys, these technical guys, these guys that let me see what you call it? I know the word, I just can't get it out of my mouth. Scientists. The science, thank you, my brother. It's these smart scientists. These are the Smiths that the Lord has created. He made these guys with that, that brain mentality. He gave them these equations to figure out all these numbers and to put, make these fusions and things of that nature. Yahweh Shem Shai did that. Not every man can do that. It takes special men. It's a special gift to do that. And the Most High, he said he created the smith, the scientist, the modern day scientist. Thank you, my brother. That blow the coals in the fire. All right, read on.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
What's that instrument? Those ICBM missiles. That's what the instrument that they made. Explosion. You see, read on.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
And who is the waster? Esau, Edom, so-called white man. He's the waster. You see, these things are done by Yahweh Shem Al-Shah, Israel. That's what we have to understand. These things are done by the Almighty Creator. That's why you must fear Yahweh Shem Al-Shah right now. All right, now give me that, my brother. Drop that and go to Psalms.
You're alleviating the wisdom, abominating the making of stern Satan.
Hold your
That's
peace,
what
man.
You're doing, but again, wait a minute.
Hold your peace.
Fight against it.
Hold your peace. All right, Psalms 33 and 18. We don't want to hear that right now. This is what we want to hear. All right, Psalms 33 and 18.
Psalms 33 and 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy.
This is how you should be. This is what your mind should be on right now, Israel. Fearing Yahweh Shem Al-Shai, because the Lord eyes are upon them that fear him. You see, the Lord's eyes are upon them that fear him. Read that again, my brother. That's powerful.
Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon him, upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy.
And we are the ones that's hoping in his mercies. The ones that's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability are the ones that's hoping in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Mercy. You see, we praying for mercy. We pray for mercy every day, all during the day. Without mercy, we're lost. You see, without Yahushai's mercy, of course. You see?
Dominate the race.
All right. And read 19, my brother.
To deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine.
And to deliver their souls, that's that famine, to Jacob's trouble. And death, all kinds of deletions are going to take place in Jacob's trouble as well. But we just showed you, you know, what's going to come in the day of the Lord, what's entailed in the day of the Lord. You see, it's going to be dark. It's going to be gloomy. It's going to be cloudy. It's not going to be good for you. You're not going to be able to escape this. This is something that only the elect is going to escape, Israel. So this is the time to turn back to your true power now. Now Israel is the time. All right? All right? Give me that what is that Sirach 75 or 5 and 7?
5 and 7.
Give me that, my brother.
Sirach 5 and 7. Make no terror to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
See, we continue to tell you this week in and week out. Make no tarrying. We tell you this every day. Turn to the Lord while you have this opportunity, Israel. You see? Don't keep putting it off. Don't think you got time. Because the Lord, you know, it says it in 2 Peter 3 and 10. Or what is it, 2 and 10? 3 and 10. You know, he's coming as a thief. You see, a thief in the night. A thief is not going to let you know when he's coming. When he's coming to rob you, a thief is not going to do that. You see? So this is the time to turn back to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Why there's still time. You see? All right? All right. Give me that in give me that in I want one more. I think it's Luke 21. Luke 21:34. That's what I want. Yeah, give me that. Luke 21:34.
21:34.
Yeah, read it from the top. Luke 21:34.
Luke 21:34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting, and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unaware.
What is surfeiting? Being overindulgent in this world, in the things. That's what sophiation is. You see? Read that again from the top, my brother.
And take heed to yourselves.
Be careful, Israel. Take notice, you know, take notice of what you're doing. What are you putting all your time in? What is your mind mostly occupied on? You see? You know, don't look to gain material possessions in this world. Don't spend your time for the things that is not nourishing, bread, that will not fulfill the thirst. You see? Isaiah 55 and 1. Don't spend your time in those, you know, spend your time in learning and studying the things that'll save you, the things that are good for you, Israel. And that is this wisdom and knowledge and understanding of these scriptures. You see? Read that again from the top, my brother.
And take heed to yourself, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged.
You be overwhelmed with, you know, with the things of this world, weighed down, burdened down with the cares of this life. You see? Read.
With surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life,
Mm-hmm.
and so that day come upon you unaware.
And what's going to happen? You're going to be caught off guard because your mind is not going to be on, you know, doing this work and you know, building up your spiritual bank account. Your mind is going to be on folly, on things, material things that are temporal, things that are not going to do you any good. It's not going to help you. You're not going to have anything to withdraw from in the time of Jacob's trouble to help you understand what's going on, because you didn't listen to his servants, the prophets, when you had the opportunity. You didn't take time to buy wine and buy bread food and water. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of it. You see? It says, all right. Was that all of that? All right, go to give me that in Isaiah 55:1. Start right there. Because this is the time that these are the things that we should be concerned about as well. Prophecies, learning about the spiritual wisdom and getting knowledge and understanding and applying it in our lives, Israel. Read that, my brother. Something to talk.
Isaiah 55:1. Ho, everyone that thirsts, come ye to the water.
Yeah, and our people are thirsty. They are in starvation mode, and they are what you call that term when you don't have enough water in your body? Dehydrated. Yeah, our people are very dehydrated because they don't have enough the water of this word. The water is nourishing, which is this truth. You see? Read that again, my brother.
Ho, everyone that thirsts, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye buy and eat.
See, how do you buy? You buy it with your time, by applying yourself, by coming out here on the highways and the hedges, and by getting on the YouTube and finding the true prophets, the men of GMS, right on down. You see? And the brothers that are speaking and giving honors to the elders that they learned from of GMS. Because this is how you buy. You don't have to have literal money. You present your body as a living sacrifice. That's how you buy Israel. You see? All right. So this is the time. Don't keep putting it off. It says, read that again from the top. Just read that one sentence. That one sentence, the whole thing.
Ho, everyone that thirsts, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
All right. See? With your time, Israel, all it takes is your time. You see? Don't spend your time on nonsense, folly. You see? This is the time. So with that, I hope you were edified to some degree. Lord willing, you were edified. You want to say something before we close? All right. All right. So, but before we close, we're going to give all honor and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Next, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom we've learned this one to say truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth. Again, shalom.
Shalom.